Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be doing probably one of our last videos on the Walking Dead rewrites, at least for now. We're going to answer some of your questions and comments you guys have for the Walking Dead rewrites for what's coming up for Fear and Season 8A. Also reflecting and looking back on Season 7 of the Walking Dead rewrites. Okay guys, just going to do another video for today. This one's going to be doing my video that I was talking about the rewrites. We're going to be answering some comments and questions for today about the Walking Dead rewrites and also going into Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 9's, of course, episode in the summer. So this is going to be answering basically all the comments you guys have had over the last, couple weeks, since the rewrites have been on. Now that it's over, I want to talk about some of that stuff and answer as much as I can going into the Fear rewrites in the summer and also the Walking Dead rewrites coming up later this year. So this video is going to be packed. We're going to have a lot of questions. We're going to answer stuff, and we're going to try to, at least I'm going to try to answer it as best as I can without actually, kind of spoiling anything or anything like that. So I will just let you guys know this is going to be probably a bit of a longer video. We're going to go into some of these questions, all that kind of stuff. But this will be probably the last video we do about the rewrites for a good few months. I'm just going to let you guys know. The rewrites are going to kind of, slow down a bit. We're going to start, covering The Walking Dead because that returns this month because we are officially in February now. And then also, Fear the Walking Dead, we're going to have a lot of shows on. So we're kind of getting back into the show stuff and kind of, stopping the rewrites now. So definitely expect a lot of, show videos and a lot of stuff like that coming up really soon. And not so much the rewrites anymore since those are done. But the rewrites are coming this summer for Fear the Walking Dead. And we will be beginning the production and the filming and stuff like that for the rewrites for Fear the Walking Dead in March. That's the plan. So next month will be the beginning of the filming, for me at least, for the rewrites for Fear the Walking Dead. So next month is when things will kind of start rolling a little bit more. So anyway, that's that. So let's get into some of your questions. Also, by the way, guys, don't mind the background. I'm just kind of cleaning some stuff off. So if you guys are wondering where the pops are, they will be back. I'm cleaning some stuff off because I haven't really cleaned up the background in a while. So just doing that right now as well too. So apologies for that. But let's get into some of your Q&A questions for the Walking Dead rewrites Season 8 and Fear Season 4. First one for today comes from Ryan Elliott, who says basically that he's happy that Morgan and Dwight are staying on the main show because Fear went downhill during Season 4. And yes, definitely. I completely agree with that. Now, I will say definitely, I think the Fear the Walking Dead, it went downhill, but it's definitely, it's definitely, in my opinion, it's at its peak right now. But definitely Season 4, with what they do with Morgan, kind of definitely took it down a little bit and definitely made the show, just kind of worse because, they had to get rid of so many characters and that, Morgan and just, just the mess that was Season 4. But I will definitely say one thing though, yes, Morgan and Dwight will both be in Season 8 of the rewrites because, I want to hang on to those characters. I have some ideas for them that I think would be really cool. They've got some great stories this season, and that goes for both of them. So definitely I'm very excited for you guys to see that. Absolutely. Very happy to keep them in my version. Next one comes from Brian Akeem, who says basically, so the Gabriel and the scene at the hilltop, of course, in the finale, those were the same explosives that Rick and Daryl had earlier, right? So, yes, they are. They are, the ones that they found earlier. Of course, they didn't fight like idiots. And, in this version, I kind of just had them, use them to how they should have been used. And in a way that, I feel like was a lot smarter than, have them fight and then Rick throw it and then it blows up. And it's like, okay, both of you guys, like, what on earth is going on here? So, this version, the characters were a bit smarter. Let's just say that because in the original version, Rick and Daryl, especially Daryl, were acting like total idiots, if you ask me personally. So that's coming from me, somebody that loves Rick and Daryl. But that fight, yeah, they were acting ridiculous. So, but yeah, definitely, those are the explosives from that moment. Next one also comes from Ryan Akeem, who asked about the characters in Fear the Walking Dead Season 4B rewrites. Basically, will I be introducing some of the existing characters? Like, I'm sure he probably is meaning like Martha, Sarah, Wendell, and a bunch of other characters, a bunch of other random kind of boring, weird characters that they had in season 4. So obviously season 4B in my version, we're gonna skip a lot because we are condensing a season and a half into a half a season. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering how we're doing that, but it's gonna be really good. But I will just say there are some characters that we will keep. There are some characters we may add that were never in it. Yeah, and I know that probably will take you guys by surprise, but and then there are some characters that, in my opinion, in the second half of season 4, and even season 5 and season 5B, that were characters that did not work, that I am not going to be including in these rewrites because they sometimes are reasons on why the show was so bad. So if you guys know who I'm talking about there. So specifically in the second half of season 4, there's some characters in particular that made that whole half season almost like unwatchable because of just one character. So yeah, definitely that's my answer for that one. But yeah, definitely I think that there'll be some characters we keep, but there's going to be some characters that we're definitely not including just for reasons that I will not further discuss. But yeah, there are some characters that I will definitely be kind of leaving out of this just because they're not important and they're not good characters at all. The Chosen One basically says, so basically season 4, episode 8 of Fear the Walking Dead, No One's Gone, Madison's death episode, will that be canon to the season 4B rewrites? So yes, basically, watch, season 4, episode 8, Madison's death, and you see that through, you see that moment, you see that episode, and you jump into the rewrites. That's basically what this is supposed to be. Instead of season 4, episode 9, People Like Us, we're gonna have season 4, episode 9, which I can also reveal to you guys because I've been posting it on my social medias. Here's the thumbnail for the first episode of season 4, episode 9, and it's called The Past is the Past. So that is going to be the name for the first episode, The Past is the Past, and that sounds like something John would say, right? But who knows, could be somebody else. But I'll just say that, yeah, there it is, the first episode, and yeah, season 4, episode 8, Madison's death, everything that happens in that is canon, and now you're jumping into this, we're just rewriting the second half, basically. So, that is basically that. And also a huge shout out to The Chosen One. Also, I do really appreciate the review you did for the season 7 rewrites. I absolutely appreciate that, man. Absolutely love that video. Next question comes from Rowdy, who says, will I be keeping that filter that they had in Fear the Walking Dead? So the answer to that is no. That's an automatic, no. That filter is ridiculous, to be honest. They try to make it look so post-apocalyptic when it's you could still do normal color and make it look good anyway. That is a no, absolutely not. Next question is going to be from I hope I'm saying your name right, Man Boom or something, who basically says, so I know I'm butchering your name, I do apologize, but basically, you think that Alicia should be the lead of Fear the Walking Dead rewrites, and that you also think that Morgan shouldn't join Fear the Walking Dead. Well, Morgan, the damage is already done because the first half of season 4 is canon, so Morgan is going to be in these rewrites, and I will definitely confirm for you, Alicia will be the lead. I will say that. Alicia will be the lead of Fear the Walking Dead in my version. Morgan is a character that they've added from The Walking Dead into Fear the Walking Dead. We're going to focus on his character, but unlike Ian and Andrew, I don't know what they thought, that Morgan should take over because he's so much more important. No, you give the leading role to a character that's been there since season 1, and that is Alicia, and that is basically what I'm doing. Also because I just personally feel like she's a better lead than a Morgan if they gave her that opportunity. And we're gonna experience Fear the Walking Dead this summer, seeing what she would be like as a lead character, and it's very, very good so far. I'll just say that it's very enjoyable to have Alicia as the lead character. So yeah, great question, man. Next one also comes from Rowdy, who says, for the Walking Dead rewrites later on this year, will the Whisper storyline, will season 8 include season 9 stuff and season 10? So this is a question that I'm not going to be able to answer too much because spoilers, and it'll kind of reveal some of the storylines and what we do this upcoming season. But I will definitely say that we will be covering a lot of season 9. Season 9 will be playing out a lot. In terms of season 10, at the earliest it'll be in the second half, but that's not even confirmed. We'll have to see how it kind of goes. But I will just say that season 10 stuff, we will cover it at some point. I just can't say when or how or stuff like this. But yes, we will definitely, I can confirm for the season 8 rewrites, Season 9 in its entirety will be covered. I'll say that. But for the rest, we'll just have to see kind of how that goes. Next one is from Brian Akeem, who says, so Bruce is dead, right? This one made me laugh when I saw this because I didn't even care enough to put this in the rewrite, okay? And I know a lot of people didn't either because he is a character, okay? Of course, he's a character. But I'm sure a lot of people, probably a bunch of people that are watching this video right now too, are probably saying, like, who's Bruce? Like, can Brian further explain this? Because Bruce is a character, if you guys don't know, he's a character from Alexandria. He was part of the construction crew, and he basically died during the infected weapons storyline that they did with the Saviors. And basically, he was, too scared to do it, so then Maggie, gave him his wish and did it herself, is I guess what we're supposed to assume. Anyway, but in this version, yes, Bruce is dead. I didn't really care enough to honestly put his death in, because I just don't feel like it has an impact, to be honest. So, you could say that's a plot hole, definitely, but for a character as minor as him, I mean, you could go either way with that. You could say it's a plot hole, you could say it's just kind of whatever too at the same time. And this video will wrap up with the question from Masked Ninja. I like that name, and I like your channel icon as well too, which you say that you're excited to see what we do for the Whispers in the Whisper storyline and how we kind of handle that in the rewrites. So definitely thank you very much for that, man. And honestly, yes, the rewrites for the Whisper storyline, it's going to be amazing, guys. It really is. It's going to have a very creepy kind of, eerie type, feel to it, but with a lot of characters that weren't there before. So, how is Dwight going to react to the Whispers? How will Morgan handle the Whispers? That's one I can't wait for you guys to see. How will Glenn handle the Whispers? How will, Sasha handle it? How will Carl handle it? Carl, he's going to get that, that Lydia stuff. How is that going to go? How is that, that storyline going to go? And I can confirm that because, I mean, honestly, we all know full well Carl is going to get that storyline. So, it's going to be very exciting. I'll just say, it's going to be a really great season, guys. Working very hard right now on Fear the Walking Dead for the summer, but the rewrites are kind of slowly in the early stages for the Walking Dead as well too for the season 8 rewrites. But I'm mostly focusing on Fear right now, but we will be getting into the Walking Dead, the writing for that very, very soon as well too. And I've already kind of started some early stuff for that. So really, really cool stuff, guys. Those are all the questions I got from you guys. I'm sure, if you guys have any more, definitely you can also message me on Instagram and we can talk about the rewrites a little bit more as well too. If you have any kind of more questions you want to further discuss, definitely let me know. But that is basically it. The rewrites, the videos for the rewrites, they're going to kind of stop right around here. We're going to kind of start covering, the show again. Fear the Walking Dead. We're going to get ready for the shows to come back on. Seems like The Plague might be releasing very, sooner than we think as well, too, on Undead Freak 78's channel. So that's awesome. And then, we're going to have a lot of stuff kind of going on. So we're going to be very busy, but I can honestly say these rewrites have been such a blast, and I cannot wait to get back to them with the Fear ones in the summer. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. I hope you guys are excited for the Fear rewrites and the Walking Dead rewrites. And, of course, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dance Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?